Good evening. 6:30 on Monday, March 23rd here in Japan. Wanted to talk about why are there so few infections of the Covid-19 virus in Japan. Just finished reading an article where the author suggests that probably Japan was infected earlier than the rest of the world. Specifically during the Chinese New Year, where an enormous amount of Chinese do come to Japan as tourists and spend a lot of time visiting certain sites on the island itself. Not to mention that, about 80% of the entire 80% of the people who are infected by the virus itself only show signs similar to influenza or the flu. Something to think about. If that is the case, then have people who live here built up an immunity for it already, doing exactly what the UK is trying to do? Every day, I look at the number of infections in Europe, in the United States, and it seems that compared to Japan, that the curve itself is just straight up, whereas Japan is on a very, very, gradual incline, but nothing compared to what's been happening in Italy, France, and as of recent, the United States. Still, we don't know, as Abe decided to do social distancing at the beginning of March, end of February. And generally, the country itself has been shut down for the past month. A lot of people have been staying home. Travel plans have been postponed. A lot of that is in hopes of the Tokyo Olympics being able to be held this summer, as opposed to cancellation or extending into next year. But regardless, I find it very interesting that, as of today, still Japan has less than 1,200 people who have been infected. And of course, the testing itself is not like on any level compared to Korea, United States, or China. But you don't have these problems that you're seeing back home right now. Thought I might just share that. Very interesting. Be safe, everyone.